sports. It's in the game.
That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. Touchdown! David Montgomery with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash it? And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. And he loses the football a 2nd time. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And I think the ball's out, and this is scooped up by the line. There he goes, left side.
Inside the 10.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now 2nd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Throwing. Love.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
They'll send Watson in motion right.
Well, they'll run it here. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
Yeah, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Love's throw brought in by Watson.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Love now. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Glove. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will remain well behind. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To Montgomery to begin the drive. A strong running. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player, and it's David Montgomery who is struggling a bit. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Well, there are definitely mobile quarterbacks in this league that you have to worry about containing on the ground. This is not someone you put in that category. But the situation presents itself. Sometimes you just got to go. And he looked pretty spry there and takes it into the end zone.
So that drive 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Love's throw taken in by Slayton.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw now. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression.
And oh, a little spin cycle, room to run now. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. They go back to the ground with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Love, they go play action now. Pass. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So here's a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, twisting away. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start in the NFC North. Minnesota playing host to Chicago up at US Bank Stadium. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Darnell Mooney, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Allen Lazard, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And that game all tied up as they host the visiting Giants.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Lions to take over. Their win